guys, I'm going to talk kind of quietly because my family is here and I didn't want to wait to make this video. I'm also trying not to look there and trying to look there. Alright, today, this whole year, I want to try to make more YouTube videos. Just because it's something I like. My parents got me a tripod and a monopod and a bunch of other camera stuff for Christmas. And I feel like they're trying to tell me something. Like, hey Morgan, here's a hobby. Try to do it more often. So, what's a better January video than a New Year's resolution video? I'm not going to talk about my personal New Year's resolutions in this one, mostly because I don't know what they are yet. And that might seem kind of late, but there is no late time to get started on something. That, and I don't know what I want out of this year until the year starts. So, most of my New Year's resolutions, when I have a video on that, will be academic related, because my school starts back on the 9th, which is next week. So I'm going to get on that pretty soon, but not today. Probably tomorrow. Maybe tonight. So, I want to talk about resolutions in general, and why they've always been a problem for me, personally. But, I have a theory that there are more than one type of resolution. First of all, is it revolution or resolution? It's resolution. I'm really bad at English. It's my first language and my only language, and I'm really bad at it. I'm also an English major, so fun fact. I stumble over my words. I need to talk slower and more deliberately. That should be a New Year's resolution for me. See, New Year's resolution. Anyway, I have it all written down right here because I don't think anybody makes a YouTube video without writing something down. This is also only for that, so I've dedicated a whole journal to making videos, so maybe that will cause me not to waste this journal, and then I'll make more YouTube videos. Theories. But I think there are 3 types of New Year's resolutions, give or take. First one is goals, and a New Year's resolution for a lot of people is a manageable goal. And goals, for me personally, have never been great, because if I don't accomplish them, then I feel bad about myself, and then do nothing about it. So, goals. But I set unattainable goals. And the best goals to set are SMART goals, which I'm sure plenty of people have heard of. It's a whole theory thing. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So an example of that kind of SMART method would be, I will run. I will is an important part of goal setting. Not that I want to or I think I can. It's I will. I will run a 20-minute mile by October 1st, which isn't my own specific goal because I think anyone can run a 20-minute mile, but it's attainable, relevant if you want to get fit. So if I ever set a goal, it should be a SMART goal. But for me, time-bound is an issue because when you set a goal, it's not meant to be only for that year when you set a New Year's resolution. When you set a New Year's resolution to be, like, healthier, I want to exercise more, you're not going to stop in 2018, ideally. So, for me, time-bound doesn't really work for the kind of goals that I want to set, which goes to my next thing, which is guidelines, which would be, this year I will run more. It's a more broad term. It's less confining, and it's less, you're not held as accountable for it, which can be a good and bad thing. For me, it means that I don't fail, technically, because you're only using it as a guideline. My mom said that to me the other day. I was talking about New Year's resolutions and why I always have trouble setting them for myself and all that jazz, and she was like, it's not supposed to be something that you have to do. It's supposed to be a guideline for the year. It's like, well, there's that. The next one, and I heard it in Jen and Julian's podcast, most recent one, I think, the one that they did, 2017, at the end of their podcast, they talked about what do they want to happen in 2017, which I put down as hopes. And general, less permanent, definitely non-confining, like, I hope this year I will run more. Very whimsical and free, and definitely not the way you should set a goal, but it works for a lot of people. And it's definitely something I would like to try, at least to have a hope for it. Another way I like to set SMART goals, because I want to set some SMART goals for this year. I want it to be specific, attainable, I want it to be measurable. Attainable is the big thing. It needs to be attainable. It's stupid to like write yourself a to-do list that is full of things that you cannot accomplish within that day, because then you don't do it and then you feel like a failure, and that's not healthy. I want to set SMART goals, but not time bound. I want them to continue on for the rest of my life, hopefully. Same with, and I'm going to talk about it more when I actually set my goals, is I ideally want to set 4 goals, because I've heard that 3 is a good idea. I've heard it from a few people, like, I want to set 3 goals for 3 different aspects of your life. But for me, I want to make it into a nice sheet of paper, and I want it to be even. So, you know, one of my goals would probably be like, hey Morgan, things don't have to be even on a page. But, you know, I wanted to wear a necklace today. It was giving me a lot of stress, and then I didn't put on a necklace. Today was a good day. Anyway, I want to set categories, and then under those categories, overarching goal, ways to set them. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of some of my feelings about New Year's resolutions. And hopefully, the next video you'll see of me is actually my New Year's resolutions. So, I will see you later. Have a great one. Happy New Year.